What's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here. End of my vacation, anniversary, birthday trip, whatever you want to call it. It's the end of it. I wasn't able to do a video yesterday to talk about the update, but here it is now. So, had two jobs kick off yesterday. So I had to send guys over there to go look at this job. It's with a customer that I did not have to give a price on. So I just started rocking and rolling with it. By the way, I'm talking fast because today I leave. So I have to go. It's already 5 o'clock here, so it's 7 o'clock back home. So I already been out for a while dealing with guys, dealing with jobs, trying to get things situated because it did get a little hairy. But I'm also talking fast because today I leave, so now I have to put the doors back on the Jeep Wrangler, pack, get everything up, and get to the airport by 12, which is plenty enough time, but I don't want to be rushing all morning because I know I'm going to get a bunch of calls today for some reason. I feel it. But anyway, so the apartments, the schedule did not get fulfilled the entire time. Yesterday was a disaster. My guys walked off the job yesterday. I called a new group of guys out there from another contractor. Those guys walked off the job. They felt like, oh, we don't want to do this. And some of it was because those guys, the second group of guys didn't know what they were doing. My guys, mainly because things are not being hit like they're supposed to. So that went totally wrong. So what do? You just get people off. Now I got a deadline for one of those units that's coming up on Monday. So I got to figure things out as soon as I hit town tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's going to be a busy week trying to catch up on that. The other jobs, I didn't receive a schedule or update yesterday. So I'm waiting on that this morning. They're going pretty good. I have some issues with a Long Beach apartment. That one's not so good, mainly due to the management behind that one of the company that I'm doing the work for. The guy's dropping the ball big time on that. So there's headaches with the material delivery arrangements. That is a mess. I'm doing a labor only, having them do the materials. The person with that company that's ordering materials don't know what he's doing, so that's a headache. Okay, that's a headache in itself. I can't do much there. Only could do as much as I can. I'm trying not to charge that customer additional money, but it's getting tough with that one. So overall, I haven't lost anything. Overall, I'm still doing okay, somewhat. I still made money while I was on vacation. Still. When I'm on a plane today, I'm going to do invoicing. I have about 4 invoicing. So all that paperwork, let's go to that. All that paperwork I was supposed to do on vacation, I never did. None of it. Didn't do none of it. So I got it scheduled and planned and set up for me to do it while I'm on the plane. Okay. So I think we got layover, so it's I think it's 6 hours to get back. So I'm gonna do all that on the plane. I'm gonna knock out all my paperwork on the plane. The only thing I gotta be concerned with is my laptop dying, but I should be able to get everything done. It's fully charged, it's ready to go. Oh, you know what? I was able to do one estimate. I was able to do a concrete estimate with an in-ground fire pit. I was able to do that and send that one off, so that was good. Today I got a crew at the apartments. That's the place where I lost 2 crews. I got a crew there today of 3 people. Okay, I got a lead person there and 2 other people. Now, the 2 other people that's there really are not familiar with doing cabinets, but they can do some other things there. So we'll see how the days go. The goal with that unit, that one unit, okay, I got total of 3 units, but the goal of that one unit is to have upper cabinets finished off, which is only about 4 more cabinets. There's a pantry cabinet. Hopefully we can do that. Not, but then it's putbacks. So putbacks are all the mirrors, the faucets, the P-traps, the garbage disposals, the vanity lights, wall plates and things like that, ceiling fan. I think the kitchen fan is already in. I mean, kitchen light is already in. And then it's appliances. The appliances are not there yet. I don't think so. I'm gonna find out today if the appliances are there. I don't know when they're there, but the appliances need to be there either today or tomorrow because that unit gets turned in actually on Friday. But because on in the day Friday, it buys me the weekend. So I'll turn in on Monday. So I'll make up for some time. Also, yesterday it was a little nerve-wracking because I got a few emergencies on jobs, and the strangest thing happened. My wife got upset at me because we were coming back from the Zipline at this ranch, right? Awesome Zipline, took like 2-3 hours, whatever. But they were showing us movie set props and things like that on this ranch where they filmed like Jurassic Park and Skull Island, and they just left all this stuff there, and they were talking about it, and then it was talking about some history stuff in relation to the landmarks. Well, I got an emergency call at that time. Just before that time, I had no service. So I was trying to set up a guy to go visit a new job, a high-end customer paint job, like a huge house. They got marble floors and all that, so it was a high-end paint job. So I lost my service, so I was not able to schedule my guy and all this. It was crazy, right? And then I had an emergency that popped up, so I took the call on this bus as we're heading back to camp. And she got upset that I couldn't give 10 minutes. Now, my wife is like, oh, hey, can you wait, 10 minutes? I was like, nah, it's an emergency. I'm not waiting. So she got upset. She was upset that I couldn't wait 10 minutes after the whole trip. I have taken calls and she hasn't been tripping. And now, she asked for a little bit of time and I couldn't give it to her. So, and I still didn't budge on that. I'm still like, hey, you know what? I'm handling business and that's it. So, but now I could be wrong, I could be right. I feel I'm right. So, and that's what I'm gonna roll with, and plain simple with that. But my thing is this: you have to let your significant other know, especially if you're on a trip like this, how many phone calls you can possibly get. Okay. Now I did warn her, but another thing I didn't warn her is that a phone call will happen at a time that you don't feel fit, right? That you feel may be inappropriate, at a time with, at dinner or at that place where she felt that was significant time or whatever, right? So they're going to happen there. That's one of the things I didn't tell her. So, but for me, business is strong. I'm handling business. I'm going to take my call, especially if it's an emergency. And a lot of times, see, my wife, she has the entrepreneur spirit. Remember, she's running the mirror business. So soon she'll be quitting her job and doing that full time. But she's not a full entrepreneur. And a lot of times, your spouse don't understand the pressure and the stress that we go through building this business and continuing to do business. And a lot of times, their emergencies are not our emergencies, or we can expect our emergencies to coincide with what they consider an emergency. And that's real big because it can really damage a relationship, especially if it's not tight and strong. So you gotta help your spouse understand who you are, what you do, where you're going, and what you're building. Because if you don't, it's going to crash and it's going to burn, and a lot of people are going to get hurt. Because as an entrepreneur, we really, really care about our business, and we don't want anything to fail or let go, or especially for not doing our part, right? We can't have things breaking down because we're not doing our part when we expect everyone else around us to do their part. So she didn't really appreciate it. She still don't really appreciate it. We're cool, we're talking, we're not mad. It wasn't, mad for long, whatever. But I literally walked off, went and handled my business, went and charged my phone, got into a better area for service. Like, I went balls to the wall. Now, is it right? Yeah, it is. Because I need to handle my business. And she doesn't understand that, so I have to wait until she can understand at a later time. Now, would I have waited 10 minutes under different circumstances? Let's say one of my guys are calling me because they don't know if something goes. Yeah, I'll wait. But on an emergency situation, no, I'm not waiting. I'm talking over people on the bus. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm going to handle my business, and I'm going to deal with the repercussions later. Now, is that right in every scenario? No, of course not. In that one, I don't take back anything. That's what I did, and that's what I do if I was to play it back again. So, that's one of the biggest things I learned, is that, not only do I need to share with my wife, like, hey, I'm going to get calls, which I did. Hey, there's going to be calls on this trip. I'm running business while I'm on this trip. But then on the flip side, I need to let her know, hey, there may be one or two calls where I'm going to take and you are not going to feel like it's appropriate. Okay? That's going to happen because the door is open for me to accept calls. So there's going to be a time or two where I'm going to have to take a call, and you're not going to like it, or you're not going to feel that it's an appropriate time for me to take that call. Okay? And I should have dug in a little bit more details on that with her, but I didn't. But now I know, right? Moving forward, I know. Today is going to be a lot of calls up until 2 o'clock California time. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited. It's the end of it. I'm heading back. And that's it. So let me know what you guys think, Try to give quite a bit more updates. I think next trip I'm going to video even more, maybe even more of what we're doing, and then kind of commingle that with work. And talk about the things that are going on a little bit more. My first shot at this. So there it is. My construction entrepreneurs, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go and pack. This was a short one. So remember, hustle hard, then hustle harder. Catch you on the next one. Like.